Hello again, today we're departing through Faro Airport in Portugal, and in this video I'll show you our experiences travelling through the airport and what food, drink and shopping is available after security. We're just entering the terminal building through this entrance marked departures, and inside it's quite an open space on the ground floor. We're travelling to the UK, so we'll have to go through passport control, which we'll get onto eventually. And you'll see it was fairly quiet today, even though this was filmed late on a Saturday afternoon during the Easter break. Here you'll find a huge departure board, and just below it, all the baggage drop and check-in desks. Of course, if you checked in online and have no hold luggage, then you can skip this area and head on towards the escalator up to departures. On the ground floor there are a number of food outlets like a relay shop and a Paul bakery, which might be worth checking out because prices for food and drink are going to get really expensive. I'll show you that in a moment. For now we're heading to this escalator to head up to security. At the top, Fast track is to your right, or it's just straight on and through some zigzag barriers to where you present your boarding pass. Then you're heading into security, which I can't film, obviously. By the way, they do have the new type of scanners here where you don't need to take things like liquids out of your bag, so it's pretty quick to get through here. Once you collect your stuff, be sure to check out this vending machine right in the security area. It's selling bottled water for €1, which is the cheapest you'll find in the airport. It rises to almost €3 by the time you reach your departure gate, so if you want a bottle of water, here's where to get it. You'll head to the right now, and here too is the tax refund machines if this applies to you. It didn't for us, so we just carried on. And just a few steps further on you'll see to the left 2 water fountains where if you took an empty bottle you can fill it for free. This is the only place we spotted where you can fill a water bottle, so if you want to do that, don't miss these taps. Next you'll have a choice of left or right depending on where you're going. As we're going to the UK we went to the left corridor at this point, and you head down an escalator to the ground floor again where you enter into passport control. Navigate the maze of paths and get your passport stamped here. As usual, we're now forced through the duty-free shop, which is certainly pretty big here in Faro Airport. It was good to see that there are a good range of Portuguese products on offer, as well as the usual alcohol, cigarettes and cosmetics you get everywhere. The shop is so big that they even have a Volkswagen camper van parked in the middle of it. But you'll note the prices are pretty high here, and that's going to become something much more evident in a moment. Once through duty free, you're into a nice modern looking open area with outlets around the outside and a small bar in the middle. So here you'll find a big Victoria's Secret shop and also this clothing outlet, another Portuguese product shop which had a sandwich for the incredible price of €11.95. It didn't even look that good. Next door is a small ale hop, sunglasses hut, then a Fnac for some phone accessories as well as books. Strange combination. Another small relay with a strange selection of products. Next it's Burger King and Subway, and here's some prices to show you just how expensive these outlets are. So here's Burger King and here's Subway. Next to them is a Pizza Hut where a slice was €5.25. Next around the perimeter is Costa Coffee, and right next door Soho Coffee. Here we saw sandwiches for €8 and above. And a bottled water is now €2.90. And finally there's Mulligan's Pub. Kinda Irish themed, but not really. And don't forget there's also a so-called Mulligan's Garden located upstairs, which did look quite nice and is more child friendly with a play area too. So a note about Wi-Fi. The airport has free Wi-Fi throughout the building and the network is called Vinci Airport's Wi-Fi. Select it, then tap up here to select English like I've done, although you can get through this in any language I reckon. You'll then need to tap on the terms and conditions box before tapping connect. Then you'll need to watch a stupid 5-second advert, which I think is about toilet roll, weirdly enough, before you get this screen where you just need to tap done to get online. I found the connection stable with good upload and download speeds. We're heading through now to our departure gate. We're at 320 today, so it's through here and then left through another area with seating. Here we found the only place we spotted to charge your phone, and even here there weren't that many sockets. It was then up 2 escalators, then down another into a holding area where our boarding passes were checked, and then you're through to another waiting area with limited facilities. Nowhere to charge your phone here, and just a selection of vending machines. Here a bottle of water cost €2.30, where before, just after security, it was €1 for the same thing from the same brand of machine. Just saying. Also, there were only 2 toilets here, so expect to queue if you need to go. And that was it. That was our experience of Faro Airport. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you on my next video somewhere else in the world. See ya!